If you have a gift, you should use it for good, and that's what local author Carl Haupt has done with his love of writing and love of people. He joins me now along with Executive Director of Angels on the Border, Christine Glanz. Thanks to both of you so much for being here.
Thank you.
Such a pleasure to sit down with you. So, Carl, I want to start with you. Tell us a little bit about your book and how it came to be.
Well, the book is an action thriller taking place in World War II in Western Pacific. It came to be, I had a dream back in 1984. In the middle of the night, I got up, and I was just startled by the dream, and I got up and started making notes. And I wrote for probably 7-8 hours, and I had pages and pages of notes. And then I thought I'd try to get it published, but I couldn't get any help. In the dream, I dreamed it was a bestseller, and they also made a movie out of it. And that has to come, but the bestseller is first, if we can make it a bestseller.
Absolutely. So we see there on the screen the story of a reluctant hero. Why is it a story of a reluctant hero? What does that mean?
Well, he doesn't like publicity, and he doesn't like to hurt people. He's a skilled jiu-jitsu expert, which predated karate, and when he had to use it, he always felt sorry for those that he had to hurt, but they wouldn't leave him alone. So that's the gist of it.
Right, he kind of shied away from the spotlight.
Yes.
And of course it's based in World War II era. You actually fought in World War II. Is it based loosely off of you?
No.
Okay.
No, not at all. The only thing related to me will be the picture of the PBY-5A aircraft on the front.
You flew that?
On the cover. I was a radio operator.
Wow. Very impressive. And of course, aside from all of this, you've given back in really, really big ways. What made you start your philanthropy, and tell us the ways that you've given back?
Well, I guess I really started when I was 15. I ran away from home. I rode freight trains. I was a hobo for a while, and I went hungry. I went without food for 3 days. No food at all for 3 days. I did that twice. And then my wife had also grown up during the Great Depression, and we both had hardships all of our life. So we were very frugal with our money, and we just wanted to help people. We had our house paid for, so we just took our house payment to Mexico, and a little extra usually, and we fed the hungry and clothed the naked, as the scriptures tell us to do. And it started really with my wife.
Amazing work, and I mean, it's made such a difference in so many people's lives, including the folks who benefit from Angels on the Border charity. So Christine, that's why you're here.
Yes.
Tell me about your organization, what you guys do.
Well, the organization actually started with Carl. He's built over 100 homes down in Alba Prieta, and closed orphanages and nursing homes, and we delivered 9,000 pounds of beans and 500 pounds of rice down there. We've had so many people give to Angels on the Border, to give not just to Mexico, but all borders. And that's why it's called Angels on the Border. And because of his goodwill, he's made it wonderful for people just to give to a really good charity.
Absolutely. And what's it mean that Carl gives, Carl gives back in this way to charities like this?
There's so many people down in all parts of the poor world that need help and need clothing, need food.
Yeah.
What he's done is just incredible, and I intend to carry on his legacy for many, many years. And
a legacy it is indeed, and people actually will get to meet you at the Festival of Books. Talk about your appearance there.
Yes, this again came back through Christine. She and my wife have been two great influences. Now, to make this book a bestseller, and I published it myself, and I marketed it myself, because we need the extra money. If we pay somebody else to do it, it's a profit to them, and if you pay it to us, it's food for the hungry. And being hungry, every dollar we can squeeze out of this book, we're going to take across the border.
Yeah.
And they're going to feature him on Sunday from 12:15 to 2:15 at the Tucson Book Festival, and our booth is 103. So come by and say hi.
Fantastic. Yeah, there's going to be a lot of booths there, but I'm sure there's a map on their website where we know where we'll mark the X, we'll find Carl. There's other books that are going to come out too, right? Talk about your next projects.
I have a second book being written right now. I finished chapter 4 yesterday, and it's just beginning, you can see, but it's a continuation, a sequel to the Gary Gatlin book.
Excellent.
And it will be in the Western Pacific up to and including Japan this time.
Wow. Well, not many people can say that they've written a book. They especially can't say that they've written multiple ones, or at least starting to write multiple ones. And not a lot of people can definitely say they've helped hundreds and hundreds of people put clothes on their back, food in their mouths, in the way that you have with not only Angels on the Border charity, but in so many other ways. They're thankful to you. We saw the pictures of them embracing you, and I can't imagine how thankful they were for all the work that you've done. Please continue what you're doing. Thank you for your service, not only to the country, but to those people. And Christine, for coming here and telling us about Angels on the Border. Thanks for being here.
Very
Absolutely.
Well. Thank you.
If you're interested in reading the book, The Story of a Reluctant Hero, you'll also be helping out the Angels on the Border charity. That can be purchased at angelsontheborder.org. Carl will also be at this weekend's Festival of Books, like we said, so look out for him there.